you go.
A lot of people.
Just say your name and your...
Cool. Hi, Nick Hausman with Wrestling Inc.
I'll start, Nick. Show of hands. Who here fancies themselves as a journalist? You're a journalist, Nick? All
I
right.
try my best.
Okay. No, real quick.
Go ahead.
You still do improv?
No, not a little bit.
No?
No.
When you did improv, who'd you do improv with?
I did it with Scott Colton.
Okay, so you fancy yourself a journalist. Would you say you're friends with Scott Colton?
No, I haven't talked to Scott in some time.
So you're not friends with him?
No, Scott and I do not see eye to eye.
Oh, wow. Well, that makes two of us. My point is,
if you fancy yourself a journalist, even if it's for the silly world of professional wrestling, and you have journalistic integrity, people who report things, mostly that are bullshit,
and slanderous lies against myself, if you are friends with somebody, you blew my spot. If you're not friends with them, I apologize.
It's okay.
But you should probably disclose who you're friends with.
I'm not friends with you.
I haven't had
Scott.
anything to do with Scott Colton in almost a decade. Probably wanted nothing to do with him even longer than that. It's fucking unfortunate that I have to come up here and speak on this when I'm on my time and this is a fucking business.
my relationship with Scott Colton ended long before I paid all of his bills. I have every receipt. I have every invoice. I have every email. I have the email where he says, and I quote, "I agree to go our separate ways. I will get my own lawyer and you do not have to pay anymore." That's an email that I have. The only reason the public did not see is because when I finally had to countersue him through discovery, we discovered he shared a bank account with his mother.
That's a fact. And as soon as we discovered that fact and we subpoenaed old Marcia,
he sent the email, "Oh, can we please drop all this?" Now, it's 2022. I haven't been friends with this guy since at least 2014, late 2013.
the fact that I have to sit up here because we have irresponsible people who call themselves EVPs and couldn't fucking manage a target, and they spread lies and bullshit and put into a media that I got somebody fired when I have fuck all to do with him, want nothing to do with him, do not care where he works, where he doesn't work, where he eats, where he sleeps. And the fact that I have to get up here and do this in 2022 is fucking embarrassing. And if y'all are at fault, fuck you. If you're not, I apologize.
But what did I ever do in this world to deserve an empty-headed fucking dumb fuck like Hangman Adam Page to go out on national television and fucking go into business for himself?
You talk a big game about workers' rights, yeah? Well, you've shown the exact opposite since you've gotten here. I will be defending all elite wrestling from you.
Like I said, man, I don't know why you're so angry. I don't know why you're taking this personally.
For what? What did I do? Dave, what did I ever do?
You tell me.
Didn't do a goddamn thing. What's your name, sir?
Dominic D'Angelo.
Fuck the Pittsburgh Penguins. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Pittsburgh.
I made it really clear in Forbes, and I just want to make it clear again. Nick,
It's not his position to make it very fucking clear. There's people who call themselves EVPs that should have fucking known better.
This shit was none of their business. I understand sticking up for your fucking friends. I fucking get it. I stuck up for that guy more than anybody. Okay? I paid his bills until I didn't, and it was my decision not to.
Yeah, but I shouldn't have no commented when Nick first said it. It's my fault, and if I hadn't, it's my
that.
fault. It's my
I
fault.
appreciate
I
that,
should have
but
just taken it head on because you never said anything.
But I'm trying to run a fucking business, and when somebody who hasn't done a damn thing in this business jeopardizes the first $1 million house that this company has ever drawn off of my back and goes on national television and does that, it's a disgrace to this industry. It's a disgrace to this company. Now, we're far beyond apologies, right? I gave him a fucking chance. It did not get handled, and you saw what I had to do, which was very regrettable, lowering myself to his fucking level.
There's somebody that's from around these parts that I would like to challenge to a rematch. Hangman Adam Page.
Whoa.
You want that rematch? You got it right here, right now. Let's go.
Early Punk does. Well, this is the first time we've heard from Punk.
My sentiments exactly. Now on to the important things. That's not cowboy shit, that's coward shit. A little bit of advice, and I suggest you take. The apology must be as loud and as public as the disrespect.
And I will still walk up and down this hallway and say, if you have a fucking problem with me, take it up with me. Let's fucking go. What's your question, Nick?
First of all, you're always very nice to me, and thank you. I wanted to ask about MJF. Obviously, he played a voicemail from you before he came out. Obviously, confronted you, Punk. Why now? Why is MJF back in the fold now? How do you both feel about him being around? How do you feel about the time he spent away? All of that.
Well, if I may, I'm the one who asked him to come back because MJF's a big star in this company, and this is one of the biggest events. A year ago, CM Punk debuted here, and I thought it was right for the fans.
I thought the best thing that we could do as a company was bring MJF back.
Because he wants me to work with pricks constantly. That's what it is.
Nevertheless, two of the top wrestlers in the world, MJF and CM Punk, could be a big match down the line.
Sorry to keep bringing this fucking up, but I've never spoken his word in I don't know how long, so I'm a little fucking pissed off about it. When it came down that he was going to sue me, I asked to talk to him. He refused. I asked for mediation. It was denied. I offered him money. He said it was not enough. He went ahead with the lawsuit and sued. It's his fucking funeral. I don't care. He shares a bank account with his mother that tells you all you need to know about what kind of character that is. I appreciate it, Nick. I'm sorry if I'm a little fucking snippy. I'm hurt and I'm old and I'm fucking tired and I work with fucking children.
I regret not answering your question the first time you asked it. Yeah, I should have just taken it head on like I did with Blake and Forbes recently.
We're all learning here, Tony. It's okay.
Thanks.
This is from Mindy's Bakery, by the way. It's a great place in Chicago if you like pastries and baked goods. I
suggest you go there. They're closed on Mondays and Tuesdays, though. Sorry about all that, man. It's okay. All right, thanks.
So I've asked questions of presidential candidates in my old life. I don't think I've ever been as nervous as I am right now, but I'll direct this one to Tony. You saw the reaction MJF got when he came back out at the end of the night. Do you have any worries that he was cheered in Chicago while CM Punk, hometown guys in the ring? Do you have any worries about
The fans can react however they want. That's what's great about AEW and pro wrestling. We're not trying to tell people what to think. This is a really compelling story. People were emotionally moved.
Great match, and it was a great ending. And now we'll see what happens on Wednesday. I'm not going to comment on that.
I'll tell you why I'm upset about it is because if you're an EVP, you don't try to middle your top babyface. Try to get your niche audience that's on the internet to hate him for some made-up bullshit rumor.
Really pisses me off. Stepping on your own dick, trying to fucking, make money, sell tickets, fill arenas, and these stupid guys think they're in Reseda.
Yep, Dominic D'Angelo, adfreeshows.com. Punk, last time we were here last year, I asked you about like Terry Funk and his influence, or the legacy going on. Kind of, and this is for you too, Tony.
We have a locker room full of pretty brilliant minds. Jerry Lynn, Dean Malenko, Mark Henry. Our locker room, for all the wisdom and brilliance it has, isn't worth shit when you have an empty-headed idiot who's never done anything in the business do public interviews and say, I don't really take advice.
My question is, with guys like Sting and CM Punk now being in AEW, what's the best advice that Sting and CM Punk have given you?
Oh boy, I don't know. I'm stubborn. I don't take advice. I listen to people say things, but very rarely do I listen hard. I was part of the movement that created the entire company, and I'm a world champion. I don't know that I need their advice,
Who the fuck do you think you are? That's stupid. I'm on a team with Barry Bonds, Mark McGuire, Sammy Sosa, and I don't need to work on my swing. I'm not going to listen to these guys. They're going to tell me how to swing a baseball. Fucking go fuck yourself. That's how I feel about it. I dare you to fucking say that to Terry Funk's face. I don't need to listen to you, Mr. Funk. I know what I'm doing. Fucking grow up.
Hi, Tony. Tony. Hi, Punk.
Izzy, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm sorry if I'm scary.
No, it's okay.
What is the message that you're trying to direct towards MJF this time around? Because you did have a feud with him a couple months ago.
I mean, do I have to? I guess. I don't know. I'm tired of wrestling these pricks.
I'm tired of wrestling these kids that think they know everything. You know, but I'm not the boss.
And it was in a tag match.
Yeah,
he's never. Yeah, it was the first time he's ever taken a clean pin in an AEW match ever. I would say. I mean, where it was under pretty fair circumstances.
Right.
In over 3 years.
Yeah, so that brings to an end a fairly legendary run for Jon Moxley. Can you talk about what it means to be the guy to put an end to that run for Moxley?
Oh man, people are probably really mad at me then, huh? Alvarez, are you mad at me? All right, I'm a little mad at you, but you know.
You saw the video, man, and you were so incredulous that I went into business for myself, and I was just like,
No, I made sure to say that some people were upset that you had done that, and other people said that you were defending yourself, which is what you said, that you were defending yourself.
But I've eaten shit on this subject for a very, very long time. And I'm very sad today that I had to get up here and say his name. He doesn't fucking deserve it. And talk about it. But facts are facts, you know. Name 2 people that have made the most money off the name CM Punk. I don't think you're there yet. The first one's Vince McMahon. The second one's Scott Colton. I hope you all have a good night. Please be more responsible with the news you get from certain people. And just remember, we're human beings. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Phil.
Did Larry have a good time? You know Sidney Crosby love though?
fuck Sidney Crosby, fuck Malkin, fuck you know what? Fuck Ron Francis. How about that? I'm still fucking pissed about. Fuck him.
Oh.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Dirk Graham got a hat trick in fucking game 1. They still lose and get swept.
We have irresponsible people who call themselves EVPs. When I have fucking empty-headed, little fucking dumb and I work with fucking children.
Somebody box up these spinnies and fucking.
Can I have one?
Yeah, yeah. Do you ever do a spin drill?
Yeah, please.
It's not that weirdo non-alcoholic shit.
Yeah, but I
It's
like.
water.
No, I like both.
Yeah, spinnies are great.
Thanks, Phil.
Contrary to popular belief, I am a very nice guy. Thank you.
He's a sweetheart. He's a sweetheart.
Sorry, Nick.
Sorry. You were. You're always very nice to me.